All right, just going to go ahead and show you how to put a guitar string on your guitar. So went ahead and did these 5 already. Um, if you like the paint job, go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. I'm about to post this video of how I turn this IYV ISMF 200 from the VW or the vintage white into this metallic turquoise sparkle. Turned out pretty good if you ask me. Did the headstock also. Pretty sweet paint job if you ask me. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just make this quick on how to put on a guitar string. So I've done these first 5 already. I've done these first 5. So what you do is you take your guitar string, and some will be, you'll feed them through the back if you have a through body. So you'll just take your string, you take your tip right here that doesn't have the ball on, the ball end of it. So this is the ball end right here. And so on this guitar, you're going to feed it right through here. And then you're going to bring it over. And then when you're tightening it up, you can take your tremolo off if you need to. If that's in any way, this one's kind of built that way for it to be in the way. And so you take your wire, you put it over your bridge. Ideally, you don't want it to be offset or anything when you're trying to tighten it up. You don't want to damage your string. So if you can, it'll help put it in place, string it through. And the method I've always used is you take your string here, you put it through the hole. We'll use this one as an example right here. You put it through the hole here, and it helps if you have your little holes here on your tuning pegs facing the bottom of the guitar, so you can just feed it right through. So you'll feed it through. We'll say that's right there. We'll see, feed it through, and you just bring it up to about 2 lengths. So if you're feeding it, say, to in this tuning peg right here for whatever string, you measure up 1, 2 pegs, and then you would cut it about right here. So see that? You'd cut it there. So since I'm on the last one up top here, I'm going to have to just take that general measurement, move it up. See how I did that? So instead of bringing it through here, cutting the wire right here to right here, I'm going to have to just take a general measurement from here, move it up, and I'm going to cut the wire right here. So let me go ahead and do that. And bring it through, bring it up, and make sure you're on your nut here. Make sure you're on your guide here. And then you're going to bring it up. I'm going to have to take a general measurement here. So I have this kind of taut right here. It looks like that on this guitar. So then I'll just go from here, move it up to about right here, and then I'm going to cut it about right there. So I'll take my snips here, cut about right there, give it a little cut, and it broke already. And this is really hard to do with one hand. So let me get it again cut here for you. And there we go. Man, that looks like crap, but it should work. So I'm going to get it a little better cut right there. I'm using about the worst pliers I possibly can use here. All right, so I have this. And now what you're going to do is, I'm going to prop this up first off. Let me find something to prop my little camera on. Prop this up right here. And I'm going to pull this back right here to where it's just peeking out the end right here. And then you start twisting. Turn, turn. turn. You want to get this on the top of this string. So we'll turn here. It's probably going to be one of the worst videos ever. Put your guitar strings on. Keep it taut with your finger here. Give it a little snugness. Turn, 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 turn. And make sure your string right here, you can see that, is on top of your string. So the one that's on top here needs to be on top. See that? And your string needs to be on the bottom side of here. And you just keep spinning along there. Keeping gentle pressure. Quick right there. A little blood. Spin, 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 spin. And just keep feeding the wire. Make sure it goes on to the next pass. So it's on the bottom side. And you're going to do that. This helps a whole lot if you have a winder. I don't. Because I don't change strings very often. And I'm a little cheap and I really don't want to buy $12 or $15 tool here. This literally only takes 5 minutes to do all these strings by hand, and I'm not really worried about carpal tunnel on my hands from randomly and rarely changing guitar strings. So I'm already almost there. Pull up. It's getting taut now. Keep feeding it. Make sure it's on the bottom of your strings here. And it just makes it look nicer too on the post here on your. So now that you're getting, it's getting quite a bit tight here. Alright, so it's quite a bit tight here. Now you want to check and make sure it's on the nut here in its groove. And back here also, whatever your bridge looks like, so that it's not pinching on something on the side or putting tension, making it an easy area where it could possibly break on your guitar string. And then, just time to tune them up. Make sure you get your strings under here. For your few strings, and then just tune it up, and it's that simple. So I hope this helps somebody else out. If you want to see this paint job be done, consider subscribing so you can check that video out. I'm going to post that within the next day or so. All right, peace out. Later.